right? What's happening here? Let me give you an explanation. So Sexy Red announced the tour. Now, let me tell you from what I've known, and I haven't really even done usually I do my little call around to the industry and get more info, but I already know what this is. So Sexy Red has had a very alternative career. Let me explain to you. Sexy Red, what label is Sexy Red on? Let's see. Sexy Red, well, it says Gamma. She was independent for a while, right? She was independent for a while. Now she's on Gamma. All right. Now, let me break down a few things. Sexy Red came out the gate and didn't want to be like the regular artist. She didn't want to sign to the big major. She didn't want that. Also, what helped her is that she had organic, like, remember when Pound Town dropped? She had an organic, by the way, I think one of these labels is owned by Take Heat. Maybe it's Open Shift. So I think Take Heat got some type of, is that a distro? Yeah, no, that's a distro. No, that's not a distro. No, it is a distro. I think Take Heat got some percentage on her. Anyway, let me make my point. Here's a put up. So far with you. Sexy Red, and I'm gonna use another artist too. Sexy Red is kind of like Central C. Central C. Let me tell you the thing about Central C. So when you're a artist, especially if you're a UK artist, what a lot of people do is that they'll have their distribution rights in the UK, and then they'll leave it open that they could sign another deal if their music becomes big. You get what I'm saying? Why? 2 bags, whatever. You get people incentivized to push you. Great. If you're a UK artist, you want to get in bigger markets. Here's the thing about Central C. This is what I heard talking to people behind the scenes. They said Central C didn't really sign a deal at first. So Central C kind of blew up. Didn't really have a deal, and then was trying to get a $20 million deal if he was gonna do a deal. However, along with him trying to get a deal, his music just kept getting hotter and hotter. Now, he probably has a deal at this point, but from what I hear, the labels and buildings he was talking to, he was unwilling to give up shit. He was gonna get pretty much what we would now say is the 21 Savage deal. So 21 Savage, when he first signed to Heaven, he had so much leverage because he already had a project that was damn near certified and so many, and it did it independently. The label couldn't really ask him for any of this shit. So they pretty much was like, all right, we'll just distribute. Central C, and the reason I'm using Central C is it shows you how much leverage matters. I don't know if he's on the deal now or not, but from what I've heard, the amount of money that people were trying to throw around to get him is exorbitant. And also he had the leverage where they wouldn't own none of his shit. He would have still owned all of his shit because he has leverage. Sexy Red is kind of like that. If you're an artist, you want to get hot before your deal. You don't want to have the label take all the credit for getting you hot. Now, sometimes, you could parlay a single into a bigger thing, but Sexy Red did kind of that. From the single Pound Town and then the viral social media aspect of it, she got the right team around her to start marketing her without a big budget. Remember, I keep telling y'all, the guy behind all the digital shit for her is a guy that used to work at Rollstar, Jay. He's the guy who is crafting. You ever see like these amazing, like even the Chief Keef thing? He's the guy doing it. Now, let me tell you why that's worth a lot. An artist like Sexy Red, like when it comes to digital marketing, it could be over and up to $1 million or millions of dollars to try to keep that brand, constantly growing, keep marketing it, this, that, and third. Sexy Red, like a 6ix9ine, has gotten it for marginal amount of the price, almost damn near nothing. She knows how to manipulate social media and media outlets to post her for free. So again, she's someone came in the game, has some association with the biggest artist in the world, Drake. Didn't really sign like some crazy deal yet, and also used the internet to fuel her shit so crazy. Now, I know you're probably saying, what the fuck? What you're saying got to do with this? The mentality behind her team is not to accept the big bag just for the easiest path. Her mentality, and again, I don't know if it's her, but it's definitely her team. Yo, we think we're smart enough. We're going to get the bigger bag by owning more and doing things as independently as we can. Okay, let's get to this. So, when any artist comes in the game, the biggest touring company is going to be Live Nation. Live Nation is going to try to have a deal with an artist. Hey, we're going to give you a tour deal. We want you to do 80 cities, all our venues, this amount. We're going to promote your shows. Trust me, they're going to be sold out. Trust me, Live Nation, they're not gambling. If they give you the deal, they're going to make sure that shit's filled. However, you have to realize, and just to give you an idea of like how this works and why Live Nation is like, I think this got, it's actually Ticketmaster. Live Nation's almost, they kind of have like a monopoly hold on a lot of shit. Technically they don't, because even though they own some of the venues, I forgot who did like some arbitration that said there is competition in the market, so they're not a monopoly. Anyway, Live Nation is gonna lowball you. They're gonna, I don't know, Sexy Red should at least be getting 100 to 150,000 for a show. Live Nation might say, we're giving you 80. Now keep in mind, when you're Live Nation, you can say that. Not only we're gonna give you 80, we own the door, we own the liquor, we own the concession stands, we own the parking, we own everything with it. So we're probably making a nice 8x off of what we're paying you. We're making 8x of that, and we're playing with house money. We can't lose. We just can't lose. Now, what a lot of artists, especially if they feel like they have a close team around them, is doing, they're listening to other promoters. So we talked about this company before, AG Entertainment. They're coming with bigger bags. Hey, how much Live Nation giving you? Oh, 80? Yo, we're gonna give you 170 per show. Or 150, whatever, right? Most artists are gonna turn it down because you don't want to say no to Live Nation, right? When you say no to Live Nation, wait, what are y'all talking about? When you say no to Live Nation, it's like you're saying no to the machine. So people, a lot of people just want to be on the Ferris wheel and just want to be in the game more than they want to change the game or own their shit. Like, you know what I mean? If you ever wonder why some of these guys don't go independent, like it takes a lot. Anyway, long story short, Live Nation is beefing with AG Entertainment. Anytime they go for a bidding war on an artist that picks AG Entertainment, you always see slanderous shit. For example, when Lil Baby went with AG Entertainment and did the show, again, actually not reportedly, I got the real numbers because I talked to the niggas. They gave Baby $1 million per show. Live Nation wouldn't give him more than $250,000. No, $750,000. If you an artist, a lot of artists are gonna say, well, I'm gonna rather go with a bigger company. They're gonna do all the promotion. I want to get in bed with them, because also when you're cool with Live Nation, they're just gonna add you on to. It's just mad money. Like so even if you're like, well, I'm taking less than I feel like I deserve, they're gonna add you on to different shows for certain festivals that they're partners. And I think they're a partner with like Rolling Loud. Like you're automatically gonna be in that. But some artists are like, nah, I'm gonna go a different route. They're not gonna like that. They didn't like it when Lil Baby did it. By the way, even though I take credit, I take a lot of credit for clowning the shit out of Baby after he dissed me. Part of the sauce or whatever that has been descended on Baby about him not being as hot anymore also comes from him crossing Live Nation. Trust me. This is what you as a fan, and I would imagine if you watch my streams, I want smart fans. I want smart audience people. I want you to think about shit outside of what you see. Live Nation probably realized that Lil Baby turned down a $20 million deal with him. The arrogance of this motherfucking Negro. Okay, we're gonna humble him. Not only we're gonna put out, we're gonna put through our little, they have their ways. We're gonna put out that his tour is unsuccessful. How about we put that his career ain't going well? The next time when Lil Baby's about to tour, what he's gonna do? He ain't gonna go with a third party independent promoter no more. He's gonna go to Live Nation. And remember I said they offered him like $750? They're gonna look at him and say, $400 for you, nigga. You learned your fucking lesson. $400. You need to get back hot. We gonna put you in these venues. We're gonna promote it the right way. $400 for you, bitch. That's how it works. So that's what's happened to Sexy Red. Sexy Red probably got offered more money. Went with AG Entertainment. Live Nation's like, word? You think you could get around us? You think you could fuck with? You think you could still cop from this block and it's not mine? Exactly. So here's the reality of it. And let me break down touring slightly. Artists like Sexy Red, Moneybagg Yo, they aren't huge ticket sellers on pre-sales and shit like that. Who's Sexy Red's audience? Ratchet bitches, baby mamas, whores, degenerates. When you see 40% sold, these are pre-sold tickets. For every artist, other than the ones who have sold out shows, like every show is sold out, they usually expect about 30 to 35% of their tickets to be sold at the gate. You know why? People don't like, a lot of times people don't have a lot of money to be like, I'm gonna commit to buying a Sexy Red concert ticket for next month. So they'll wait till it's the day of. They'll be like, oh, that's the wave for today. All right, I'm gonna go buy it today. So I know 37% seems low, but it's Sexy Red. You got to think about the artist. It's the same thing with a Dirk. You're gonna have walk-ups. That's gonna take up for a lot of percentage. And when you get closer to the show, because their fan base don't have a lot of disposable income, so the tour doesn't get sold out when it's 3 months out as soon as it gets announced. Yeah, the shows kind of get sold out when, oh, she about to be in town this week. All right, people now start buying. So again, I agree with Sexy Red. I don't think her tour is going to be a failure. And by the way, we learned with the Baby thing, they did cancel some dates, but Baby's tour was kind of successful. So And by the way, if you're wondering why does, I'm not saying Torn Data is getting paid, but it's they know the narrative that this comes with, right? They know the narrative. Just let y'all know, people ain't buying the tickets. Which, by the way, 6.8K capacity on average. Do I see Sexy Red being able to sell 6,500 tickets most cities? Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. She'll probably bring people out, yeah. So, I agree with her. But what she's learning is that, you know, her way of the music business is going to come with resistance. When you're going around major labels, and you're going around major marketing teams, like, what I mean going around, like, you're not, like, it's like a checklist. Everybody got to get their money. When you're gaming the system has to make an example out of it. Oh, word? You're not going to come over here and bust this money down with us? Oh, you're just trying to get it for yourself. All right, we got you. Oh, you're not going to come to Live Nation? You going over there? Okay, we got you. Let's start putting shit out. So I agree with her. Let's wait and see. Until we start seeing these concerts that nobody show up, I'm not believing this. Her tour was announced like about a week and a half ago. 40% being sold. Oh my God. YNW Melly's new trial date is set for September 10th, 2025. Y'all know he got locked up in like when did he go to jail? When did Melly go to jail? He went to jail in 2019. Jesus Christ, he been locked up for 5 years and he gotta wait another year? Here we go.
Court today, him and Bort, they both had court.
By the way, this is his mom, right?
And so basically, the judge put a new trial date in.
By the way, I know this is wildly inappropriate, but I gotta ask that. Yeah, I know she had started the OnlyFans. Has anybody checked it out? Is this shit? Melly, don't do me like Sack Chaser, bro.
In for September 10th of 2025. Please make it make sense. We still have, I think, 3 or 4 more things up on appeal with the 4th DCA. So we're still kind of like in a stay. And so we got to get things. I don't know. At this point, they need to just dismiss the case. Also, we have another new judge. So this is now the 3rd judge on the same case that's had a mistrial. And a prosecutor recused. The same prosecutor was actually in the courtroom today. We did have court today, him and Bort, they both had court. And so basically, the judge put a new trial date in for September 10th of 2025.
Okay.
Please make it make sense.
All right, so essentially, he won't be going to trial for another year. Speaking with Bradford Cohen, he said it's good news for YNW Melly because, after the mistrial, he says his legal team right now is doing all the things now to try to make sure that we don't have a shit show of a trial again, but they're doing things that is giving good hope that possibly could be. Now, granted, they're coming at YNW Melly with a lot of hard facts, right? Like they're coming with we triangulated your position, we have this type of, evidence, blood splatter means the person shot was sitting in this position, the only person we have on camera getting in is from this position is you. Obviously his team is trying to throw out things like, yo, you called your girl and basically told her what happened and the mom heard. They're trying to throw out those things and try to make sure that they don't have witnesses who are either going to be hostile, that have to get on the stand, or, some of these things are inadmissible. Remember there were a couple of people who try to go ghost for the whole trial. We're going to see if that works out. But, if you ask me, just to let y'all know, when it comes to these cases, after the Tory case, I'm trying to be more realistic with y'all. I think Melly has a 20% chance of beating this case. So 1/5. Like, I know y'all love these artists. I love YNW Melly too. Trust me. I talked to when he was in jail. He sung me a whole fucking album. Like, I was like, how the fuck this nigga remembered all these lyrics? Like, he wrote it in there too. So it's not like I want these guys to go to jail, but I'm not going to give you false hope. I think he has about 20%. Now, here's the thing. I think he had a 10% chance when he won last night. I think it was a 10% chance. But they finessed it and it worked to their favor. So 20%, I think it's an increased possibility. And let's see. All right. Shakur Stevenson believes that people who walked out of his fight. Wait, people walked out of his fight? Wait, did people walk out? No way.
Has defeated Artem Hartunian but failed to make a strong statement, and people actually started leaving. The first 3 rounds of the fight was quite lackluster, with Shakur giving the audience a little bit of deja vu from his previous fight against Edwin De Los Santos. Despite Artem looking like he was throwing a lot of punches and Shakur not really doing much, it was actually Shakur that was landing the cleaner ones. So it was definitely volume versus precision. Also, side note, the commentators sure do love Shakur Stevenson. Throughout the evening, all they did was blaze Shakur and pimp the hell out of him, saying that all these people talking trash about Shakur, their favorite fighters actually avoiding Shakur, and that is simply why those fights are not happening. By the 7th round, Shakur Stevenson continues to prove that he intends to stick with the original game plan, which is to hit and not get hit. Not the most exciting strategy for the casual viewers, but technically that is how you protect yourself from being hurt. By round 11, the crowd started booing due to the lack of action, and before the final round, people started leaving. Shakur Stevenson has defeated Artem Hartunian but failed to make a strong statement, and people actually... Shakur Stevenson has defeated Artem Hartunian but failed to make a strong statement, and people actually...
out as he's coming out? What the fuck? Alright.
I was like, oh,
interesting.
how did it get?
Alright, anyway. I'm gonna be honest with you, respectfully to Shakur Stevenson, I don't believe him. I mean, I don't think he got nothing for Tank, and I don't think he's that exciting of a fighter. Now, the walking out shit, I don't know what that's about, truthfully. But, yeah, I don't even think he's in the same league as Tank at this moment. Alright, anyway. Julio has gained 600 monthly listeners on Spotify since his death. What the fuck? Did y'all see his funeral? Which I don't even know why they even showed where he's buried. Like, Young and Ace and his niggas are gonna shoot videos at his gravesite. Like, Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Being the parent of a gangster rapper or a guy who does drill who's probably made fun of other people's deaths, you gotta like, you know, I mean, I think good thing they've hidden where King Von is buried, right? Like, King Von's family did a good job. Like, you can't find where King Von is buried. Because if niggas knew where King Von was buried at, for as much as he was clowning Duck, oh my God. Anyway, there was a lot of videos going around kind of showcasing Fulio's, you know, funeral. And for the people who do think he's dead, rest assured. No, do think he's alive. Rest assured, he's dead. So this is, I guess, they're moving.
Dead in the worst way. Damn. He kept dissing on me. What happened? Now we smoking 23. You always on my mind. Always on my mind. When I ride through the east side, I wanna see you.
So I guess they're burying him here. How does this work? Do they just put the casket in the wall and just like leave it there? What the fuck? Okay. Anyway, there was a bunch of videos that kind of came out about like his funeral, and I'm not even gonna lie to you. There was also like a casket view, which was kind of like odd, and I'm hoping I don't even want to show it honestly, so I'm hoping that it doesn't. It's not being seen. Hold on. This was videos from the funeral.
Casket. Yo.
It's a very colorful casket though. For sure.
That's Fulio's casket, bro. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
It do look like the family sent him out in style though.
This is crazy. This is crazy. Dog. This is Fulio's casket. Holy crap, the horses gotta be calm.
Yo, they were turning up at the funeral. I was looking at certain people. I didn't know who some of them were. I thought it was gonna be, you know. Yeah, there's a video where they show part of his body. Like, they show part of his body, but like his feet are crossed, which is like. Yo, are people just lying? It said the girl who dropped his location got murdered the morning of his funeral. All right, come on, stop it. I saw his girlfriend. So his girlfriend, his girlfriend was like having a blast. His girlfriend was having a blast. Yeah, so she was at the funeral singing, which by the way, I'm like, it's crazy. There's like lack of self-awareness here. If your boyfriend died, and he died 2 days after his birthday, while he was celebrating his birthday, I don't know while burying him, you want to sing, went out to eat on his birthday. But this is some ratchet hood shit. And I'm gonna be honest with you, this is when I realized I'm like, I feel like these people, they're not even fazed by death. Like, I ain't really see nobody really mourning. It's like everybody kind of understood, like, it's part of the game. The last funeral I was at, nigga, oh, you so snot bubbles. Like, I'm crying like a motherfucker. All these motherfuckers turning up.
Birthday, 4 shot, 3 dead in the worst way. He kept dissing on me. Now we smoking 23. You always 3 grand in the lightweight. He kept this on me. Now we smoking 23. You always on my mind. When I ride through the east side, I wanna see you.
Or are these subliminal jabs below and the next?
Okay. So I had a bunch of that.
Y'all are. There's like when this funeral gonna be.
See if we can find. Yeah, these are some other videos. What the fuck? Now supposedly there was an open casket, and obviously people would think that if it was a really gruesome murder, or sometimes they would opt for not an open casket, like if maybe the face or the noticeable features were really fucked up. So say he got shot a lot in his face, or like it's morphed some weird way. They would probably go for no open casket. But the mere fact that there was an open casket kind of means that maybe he looked kind of similar to how he looked alive, right? Okay, so I guess this is them at the burial site. People kept talking about this guy right here. I don't know who this guy is. This one right here. But yeah, he did look hurt. And I mean, of course, he looked hurt and upset. Which, this is a funeral. I expect people to, death is really final. So when I see people just taking it in stride like nothing matters, it's confusing to me. When I see people hurt, that's kind of how you should be at a funeral, right? Wait, did I just hear a sound? Or I ain't gonna lie, this funeral shit's a little spooky. I'm gonna be honest with you. Is there audio on this video, or am I tripping? This video just spooked me out just now. Is there audio on this video? Hold on. Whoa. Let me click on this. I think they've trolled us so much about the nigga being alive, we almost feel like we're being haunted. They've trolled us so much, I feel like we're being haunted. Yeah, you're not about to show me his casket and then have a voice that's sounding all like reverberating in the background. I'm gonna try again.
Got in remembrance of him.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna just. There's a couple other things I think. When I went to look at the videos, I went to look at his mom and his mother. His mother. I wanted to see how she was carrying the funeral. And, she looked like she was, more trying to, worrying about the mental health of other people that were there supporting him. And she was holding up pretty good, honestly. She was holding up pretty good. Okay, so I guess this is a casket.
Yeah, sit.
He not in there. Okay, bad. Woo!
Fuck it, now I'm playing with that woo. My grandma do voodoo. Fuck it, now I'm playing with that woo. We just talk the head off a goose. Sister living proof. You can't walk a mile in my shoe.
Oh, they spray painted? How did they get it custom?
You can't even hang with my crew. I'm just trying to get bigger. Staying independent, getting richer. I can't fall victim to the system. Lil' Foolio a killer. Homies trying to knock me out the picture. I'm just trying to take care of my sisters and provide for my brothers. If you playing cut, then I'ma cut you. I'm heartless, I never love you. Never been a buster. If you ain't from the seats, nigga, fuck it. If Kojak got a problem, I'll bust. I've been thugging since the 6. I swear I ain't never had shit.
Okay, alright. I can't watch too much of this. I can't watch too much of this. They say women wanted for questioning.
Want to support me, the channel? If you ain't sub to my channel, make sure you
Hey,
do.
this the guy who cooperated in the FBG duck shit? Why are you still wearing a mask? Nigga, you already told. Nigga, unmask yourself, brother. Yo, brother, unmask yourself. It's fine. Did they? Somebody said, oh no, they actually cremated it. Alright, this is spooky. I'ma just... By the way, his account is still posted. Like, I think, put like this, we posted that his funeral went down, right? And you're gonna see him in the comments, or well, not him. You're gonna see like the account in the comments, like, yup. Look, I think he said rest up. He said rest up, nigga. I'm up. Let me ask y'all a question, chat. Do y'all think that these rappers have life insurance plans? This sounds crazy, but like the surest thing to do. I'm actually surprised. Well, I've heard that labels do take out life insurance on drill rappers. So it's like, you know, all right, the nigga died. All right, bet, let's cash out on his life insurance. Whether you want to believe that or not, that's supposedly a very true thing. I'm wondering if their families always make sure that, like, they have life insurance. I know it's a morbid thing to think about, but a lot of these guys look like they're racing towards a cemetery. And if they do drill, it's probably likely that they might die. Somebody was like, yo, so we not gonna talk about the fact that that face behind him don't look nothing like Fulio. Yo, people ain't shit. People ain't shit. You know what somebody gonna say? Yo, don't tell me this all the little amount of money that Fulio left for his niggas. These niggas ain't shit. People ain't shit, bro. People really not shit. Yo, they was like, yo, wait, that's it he left for his niggas? Y'all are evil. Y'all are evil. I don't know why y'all niggas talking about this nigga look like jockeys. This does not look like jockeys, nigga. This look like Fulio to me. This is Fulio. Yo, chat, y'all know y'all laughing, right? This is fucked up. Yo, I guess this is the program. They just got the shit that say goodbye. Yeah, this is my boy right here. He looked like I'm about to kill somebody. Man, oh man. Damn. Feel bad, man. Now, one of these guys apparently Fulio's girlfriend joined a chat with the guys who allegedly killed him.
Let me get
And was
cool.
talking shit. Listen to this.
And don't step to the side and grieve. Jump to the left and grieve. Turn to the right and grieve. I don't care who I suck the fuck. Grieve. Go grieve. Why you my faces right now? Yo man just died. Go grieve. You at home? Do you want to link up? Grieve. Why you want to link up? Go grieve. What the hell? At home, I am grieving. Pussy ass hoe. No, you're not. You don't lie. You ain't got no money. And you ain't got no money, so you wait until you got round fucking carry a hoe. You wanna go rap to rap hoe? What they got to do on here? Pussy ass hoe, ass hoe. I'll slap your ass to the floor, hoe. You don't have
Damn, money, why you block me?
no money. As you ass hoe, you fuck them niggas down.
I ain't do nothing to you. What the fuck?
I don't care if you fuck them niggas. But Courtney, that hoe, that ugly ass baby, bitch. So green, that ugly ass baby.
I ain't do
Bitch, you
that.
fucking ain't even give you no money, hoe. Yeah, been ugly. Tell your son to spell Fulio, right? Been ugly, hoe. My baby can spell real good. You don't phone my phone. Everybody needs to back the merch, hoe.
Courtney, go
You don't
your
phone my
ass.
baby to know how to spell, hoe.
Go grieve, bitch.
Go grieve. Oh, you said the context. Been breathing, hoe. That's how we niggas to die.
You ain't grieving,
You know you laughing.
Go
Hold on,
grieve,
bitch. No, you can go win this shit with me.
Bitch, you ain't grieving. You on here
Care,
talking.
we can do it. You burning, hoe. You had a baby by nigga. Burning, hoe. Push your. You taking hold your baby. Okay. You pretty, your baby ugly. You pretty, but your baby ugly. Asian dog, chill. So I ain't never been no Asian dog. Ho, Asian dog, just chill. Like it's not that serious. Take shots, that's serious. Get a red dot. Blue up. I don't think none of these niggas.
Go grieve, bitch. Go grieve. Go grieve,
That
bitch.
nigga name right now. That nigga snitch. You
Yo, this is so sad.
dad is snitch.
Hey, when you listen to a conversation like this, you realize why the violence propagates itself, and it's like a cycle, right? Like, you know what I mean? You see why revenge killings and all these other things keep happening. Like, just listen to this conversation.
So shut up, ho. Do you want to fight? Oh, you always got balls.
You heard about
You
last
talking about
video,
fighting? Your ass need to go. Do you want to? Okay, fuck a fight, bitch. You want to lick up and have a shootout, bitch? What you want to do? Oh, you psyching out?
Wait, what? This is the problem with our society. Even the women talk like that. You want to link up and have a shootout.
It's gonna be done. I ain't.
Why you in the middle of niggas shit? I agree. What the fuck?
Courtney, pussy ass hoe, shut up. Ho, you want to fight? Oh, you always got balls. Ho.
You heard about
You
last
talking about
video.
fighting? Your ass need to go. Do you want to? Okay, fuck a fight, bitch. You want to lick up and have a shootout, bitch? What you want to do? You psyching out?
Hell, they know that.
Julio just came out that hoe. What the
Hell yeah, ho. Hell yeah, ho. What you talking about, ho?
You talking about having a shootout, bitch? You should have
All
been
right, I'm
there.
done talking.
you really got about that
You
shit?
know how to shoot real good, bitch. You should have been there.
Too relevant.
Because you a shooter, bitch. You should have been there.
I'm done talking to you. I see what
She was there.
soft as fuck.
Go grieve, ho. Go grieve.
I am.
Go grieve.
I see you.
What was your block then?
Go grieve. You talking about shooting and being on
Go
point,
fight
bitch. You
then.
should have been there. Shooting back, ho.
I see you serious.
Yo, the mere fact that these are the conversation that these people are having in the midst of a rapper losing their life is like, in case you thought that the people around these rappers are anything different, the women they date are anything different. No, they're kind of all like the same.
She watched that.
I'm done talking to you.
Go grieve. You shouldn't have been talking in the first place. Grieve. Julio, is that you? Talking about shooting?
Do you want to?
Julio reincarnated? No.
Hey,
What you want to do?
Fully, why you stood?
No.
Everybody laughing, but all you niggas got dead niggas.
Good morning, babe. Made you
Y'all
breakfast.
homeboy.
They talking about you got the lie.
What Kimmy said? All you niggas been dead. Y'all been dead.
Look at you quoting the other side shit.
Y'all been dead. Oh, you sucked the other side dick, ho. You sucked them niggas that killed your cousin brother dick, ho. What you talking about, ho? Shut up, bitch. You can't
Man,
get
man, stop acting like you wasn't over here
You
first.
can't get next to me. You can't get next to
You
me,
was
ho.
over there sucking dick first. So if I did it was because
I bet. I bet.
All right. So only so much of this low IQ shit I can take. I want to pray for all these people, but you can tell this is a generation of lost people. Like everybody involved in these spaces. Lost. All right. Enough of that. Yo, did y'all see my man Diddy, bro? Diddy has now dipped out. I don't know why Diddy cleared his Instagram to basically post that he's boarding a plane. And this is what I've heard about what's going on with Diddy, right? So first of all, Diddy's selling his crib in LA. So Diddy wants to sell his house. He's trying to sell his house. He's looking to sell it for $70 million. Okay? This is a house that was rated in LA. And this is that house right here. So this is that house. It's in LA. It's in Homely Hills. Apparently it is I forgot how many bedrooms and how many bathrooms, but he had supposedly bought it for $40 million. So he's looking to get $70 million for it, which would be a $30 million increase. Now, let me tell you what I've heard. This is the behind the scenes talk. They said that Diddy is preparing for what's going to be a fight for his life. Okay? I hear that Diddy is looking at things that he needs liquid cash. Now, we all know that Diddy's worth hundreds of millions of dollars, but a lot of times when we hear about people worth a lot of money, people assume that money's in the bank account or on hand or in some type of safe. No, those a lot of times are in assets or being invested or in companies, or sometimes, as it comes in, the cash flow sometimes is just paying bills. Diddy supposedly is liquidating them. From what I've heard a number of, he's going to liquidate up to $200 million. And he's going to liquidate that amount to have as a war chest. He's going to use that to try to get up on out of this if he can. What does that mean? For some of the serious or maybe problematic civil suits, and even some people who are even approaching it now, because apparently there's still going to be civil suits to come. He's realizing, let me start paying a couple of y'all, especially if y'all haven't gone public, that y'all don't go on the radar of anybody else. Because the feds are investigating, he don't need additional witnesses going in front of a grand jury that could indict him. Also, maybe some of these civil cases he might try to settle. Now, I don't think he's going to try to settle all of them, because some of them allegedly are bullshit, and some of them, shit, you might as well go fight it. But I hear that the reason why he's liquidating all this money is that his lawyers cost a shit ton. He's trying to handle some of this civil suit shit. But he's also prepared if shit goes down that he's going to have to need a lot of cash and use a lot of cash to maybe avoid what might be the inevitable, which is him having to go sit down for a really long time due to these impending or potentially upcoming criminal federal charges. So, liquidating his homes, yes, that would be one thing. Now, here's the thing with Diddy. I don't know about this Homely Hills home, but from what I've heard, he had taken out a second mortgage on a second house. I think it's the house in Star Island, and apparently there was a mortgage already for that house. So he don't own that house. I don't know if he owns this house outright, but for what I'm hearing, he's trying to get cash on hand. He wants to have money that he could throw around, because what's the use of having all this money if you're not going to use it to your this is the moment you need it to fucking throw it to try to, put out a couple fires. Yeah, so that's one of the major things as it relates to him trying to, like, you know, get money quickly. What else? There's another thing, but I just forgot it. What was I trying to say? Oh, also. Now, from what I've also heard is that when you have, and by the way, I know this very well. Obviously, I don't own a $70 million house, but when you have a house that's worth millions, you accrue a lot of costs, whether it's, you know, I mean, I think I told you I spend like $23,000 a year on landscaping. You know what I mean? It's a big property. You want your shit to look nice. Everybody else should look nice in the neighborhood. You gotta pay it. You get what I'm saying? And that's just my rate, right? I'm pretty sure he maybe pays over $100,000 for that. You know what I mean? A year. When you think about electricity, when you think about housekeepers, when you think about from what I've heard, there is hundreds of thousands of dollars, potentially millions, that goes into upkeep of that property, that he's also downsizing a bit. He doesn't need 2 cribs. He has less business opportunities or business ventures in LA. He needs to start saving money. So, you know, when you're making an enormous amount of money, sometimes it actually helps if you're spending it, because, you know, you can do it in different ways, write off in taxes and stuff like that. But when, you know, for what we're thinking about with Diddy, we don't think Diddy's racking in a lot of money right now. His streaming has gone down. Apparently they've pulled products off the shelf at Macy's. He doesn't have the liquor deal anymore. The clothing brand supposedly is worthless. He's not making a lot of money from known ventures. Maybe he has money invested that's compounding, cool. But we also got to think about it that, hey, if he's thinking that this is the last dance, this is the final stand, this is going to be Avengers Endgame for him, he doesn't want to be spending money that he would normally have no problem spending, because it's about luxury, right? Yes, you don't mind spending $1 million per year for upkeep on this house because you know you're making so much money and you got to spend the money anyway. But when you know the money's getting clipped and you don't know where your future lands, you have to start cutting costs. So getting rid of some of these houses, maybe some of these penthouses he probably also owns, he's probably going to sell. And again, here's the thing too that's probably going on with Diddy. You know, his assets at this point are probably also being monitored to some extent by, you know, some type of authority, in the sense of, hey, in case you want to put everything in the baby's name, you know, because who knows, if all of these, say he goes to court and say he gets found guilty, they might feel like he owes money, you know, he's going to be liable to having to pay maybe a whole lot of money to maybe potential victims. And when that is the thought, shit, you know what that nigga might do? All right, let me put this in my baby's name. You know what I mean? That y'all can't come for it later. But he's in the middle of the fire already. So from what I hear, people are kind of watching that as well. But he's trying to consolidate. He's definitely trying to downsize a bit, which makes sense. So now I'll give you a little bit more information of what I heard. So what supposedly is happening is, and that's why I was wondering why he posted the video of him boarding the plane. This is the video here.
What up, yo? How you doing? Yeah. Place right home. What up, yo? How you doing?
Okay. So, you know, he's like, no place like home, whatever. Cool. He shows he's boarding Combs Air. For what I have been told, Diddy was handling some business, tying up some loose ends, whether it was in LA or wherever else. He's supposed to, at this point, at this final stretch, supposed to be returning to Florida. And I've heard that his attorneys have spoken to the feds. So this is what, you know, this is the privilege of, number one, being cooperant, but also having a very big and expensive attorney firm, they're going to be speaking to the feds, even though the feds are trying to lock them up, because you want to show that, hey, I'm cooperative, I'm not trying to run, this and third. And you also want to maybe maximize the time before they file what could be like an indictment. And one of those things, or how you do it, is you got to make the feds feel like you're moving accordingly. So what I hear, this is exactly what I heard. If he's going to get on that plane, the feds know. Now, the feds are going to know anyway, because you have to file what's called a manifest with the FAA, and they could just easily pull those to see if Diddy's going to be on a flight. But I hear in the case he does get indicted, they want him to get bail. So he's right now telling the feds, hey, listen, I'm about to return to Florida, or I have to go to LA for these dates. He's giving them an itinerary, which means if they see that he's boarding a plane, because he has his own plane, and this becomes a bail thing if he ever gets indicted, they're less likely to give you bail if they feel like if you have a private jet. Like, you literally have a vehicle, or you have a vehicle, I guess, that could take you out of the country and bring you somewhere where they would have to it would be very hard to extradite you from. So they always think about, in terms of flight risk, the literal flight risk is having a jet that could fly. So he's working with the feds now, saying, hey, or like his attorneys, yo, Diddy's going from here to here. He's going to be here for this amount of time, blah, blah. I do hear that he's about to go back to Florida and stay there until the conclusion of this process. Now, there's a possibility that the feds come back and say, we ain't get no charges on him, and then he'll be straight. But until that is done, he's communicating with them, telling them exactly where he's going to be, right? And he's been doing that, and from what I hear, he'll continue to do that. You get what I'm saying? Somebody said, bro, I'm sure they knew beforehand. What? Isn't that what I'm saying? Somebody said, Ack wants Diddy to be put in jail. No, not at all. Like, I mean, I don't know what's true and what's not at this point.
Yeah. No place right home.
But I do think that this video is a little bit. He starts the video by saying, "No place like home." As he's doing it.
What up, yo? How you doing?
This is his pilot. Damn, he got his pilot even matching the jet. He's wearing black, the jet's black.
Yeah.
The little last flex with the combs area.
No place right home.
I wonder if he's gonna stop in Philly and pick Meek up. You know what I mean? One last, good oil down back rub. Anyway. But yeah, so it appears that he's going to be trying to spend the last. Again, I don't know if he's gonna be arrested or not, but a lot of people are predicting indictment. He's supposed to be selling all the properties, liquidating everything outside of that Star Island residence, and he's going to also return to Star Island as everything goes on. And the feds know him. The feds know this. Like he's communicating with the feds, and we'll see. We will see, man. By the way, if you're wondering about his civil suits, I've looked into. So I looked into how many they filed, like about 8 so far. I looked at about all 8 of them today, or as much as I could find. There isn't much movement on any other civil suits, with the exception of the Lil Rod case. And most of the movement isn't by Diddy's lawyers. So Diddy's lawyers are kind of still sitting back. They're still planning their responses. They haven't, they've answered to these, well, not answered to these lawsuits. They've shown up in court to say, hey, we're here, but we're still preparing what we're gonna, file back. So those are to come. The Lil Rod lawsuit is the most active one, because I don't know if they're even in cahoots, but UMG is going crazy at the lawyer for Lil Rod, basically saying this nigga's a liar, and they want him sanctioned. Now, if he's sanctioned, that might help Diddy. So maybe Diddy's is just falling back for that. I don't know, but that's happening, and Diddy's gonna be at Star Island awaiting what happens. All right, so I don't know if you guys seen this. So Lil Durk's 10-year-old son, Lil Durk's 10-year-old son. By the way, you know another thing? Let me not even comment on the Lil Rod shit. The Lil Rod shit is so... Yo, if you see what's happening in court with the Lil Rod shit, it's so crazy. Because UMG Lawyers is going crazy on it. And that lawyer is known for these salacious things. I'm surprised he hasn't filed maybe another declaration or maybe even another amended complaint if it would boast in their case if they're like, oh, Lil Rod spoke to the feds, and the feds who are investigating him spoke to Lil Rod, and Lil Rod is a victim. But we haven't heard anything about Lil Rod speaking with the feds. Not saying he did or didn't, but we haven't heard anything about that. We all assume Cassie has been speaking to the feds, but the Lil Rod case is very interesting. It's the one that's getting the most activity. Anyway, I don't know if you guys seen this. So Lil Durk's son, and Durk got about 10 kids, but his son that was supposedly kind of living with the mom who had a dude, looked like the mom got into it with the guy who she was with, and they're calling this guy Lil Durk's son's stepfather because he was with his mom. And apparently Lil Durk's son, who's 10 years old, watched a altercation with his mom and his stepfather, and then the stepfather's gun fell to the ground, and he grabbed the gun from the stepfather and shot the stepfather. Here is the surveillance video. Now, I think there's a delay on this audio. I think this is a kid here. And I think this is where he shoots him, right? I see him stretch, his hands outstretched. And I think that's where he shoots him. Now, the audio, I think, is off because it doesn't look like you don't hear the shot. You hear the shot here. You hear the shot here. But this doesn't look like where the shot was at. Because if there was a gunshot, everybody would run. You know what happens when they hear a gunshot? Everybody kind of startles back. When you hear it, you don't see people startle back here. Well, actually, you kind of see people run away. I'm pretty sure it's here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's here. The audio is off, I think. Right? Am I tripping? Okay. Now, it's kind of difficult to kind of tell what was going on. It's kind of difficult to tell what was going on, but the dude who got shot, he's explaining. He said, as y'all could see, I was not the aggressor. Y'all could see how I had my gun on my hip. He grabbed my gun off my hip, following his mom's lead, and tried to shoot me, and then actually shot me. I advise y'all see it before they take it down. Build awareness. Now, he continued to say, whatever makes y'all feel better, that's why I got custody of my kids, and she don't. So I guess she's saying that Durk got custody of the kid. She don't. Or maybe one of her other kids. It says she don't. So internet, thank God it was me that took the shot, not her. That's still my daughter's mom. But she knows, I guess they do have a kid. That's still my daughter's mom, but she knows, like I know, God has always been good to me. So fine. He then explained, my gun was on my hip and I was trying to protect myself from getting shot. I never in a million years told a kid I bought four-wheelers and paid for football leagues and everything would do this, but he only knows what mom shows him. I still love him like he's mine. Okay? You know what I mean? Yo, Yo, this nigga basically saying, yo, I bought this nigga 4-wheeler. Why the hell would he shoot me? Why me? He then says, I pray our favorite rapper takes full custody of Romeo, and I get full custody of mine. Call me what y'all want to call me. It's about the kids at the end of the day. Which, by the way, I think Dirk trolls him. Dirk ain't shit. I think Dirk trolled the nigga right here. He's like, save that money for them kids. You know what I mean? Like, yo, Dirk was probably so proud of his son. And then here's like an incident report looking like it's a police report. On July 2nd, FCM Dial interviewed Jerome Harris, 10, at the IMPD homicide. By the way, Jerome Harris. What's Dirk's name? What's Dirk's full name? It's Dirk Banks, right? Why does Dirk kid not have his last name? I wonder why that's the thing. On July 2nd, FCM Dial interviewed Jerome Harris, who's 10, at the homicide office as part of the assessment investigation. Jerome stated that he and his mother returned to Mr. Pippin's mother's home on July 1st, 2024. Miss Collier and sorry. Mr. Pippins were in a Mrs. Collier and Mr. Pippins were in a verbal fight. Jerome stated that he kept telling Miss Collier to stop fighting Mr. Pippins. Jerome stated that he then got out of the car, went over and pushed Mr. Pippins. FCM Dial and Jerome asked Jerome if Miss Collier had a gun. He said yes, but hers didn't go off. He asked if Mr. Pippins was trying to go get the gun away from her. Jerome stated yes. Jerome admitted that Mr. Pippin's gun had fallen to the ground during the struggle. He picked up the gun and shot Mr. Pippins to protect Miss Collier. He stated that he was scared that Mr. Collier was going to get shot, and they asked Jerome if he had ever been in a domestic violence, if there's ever been any domestic violence between both of them in the past, and he said that they were yelling at each other a lot. He said that she gets really mad really fast, so are at a vulnerable ages and are reliant upon caregivers to ensure a safe and stable home, free from domestic violence and neglect. It's unlikely that the aforementioned concerns will be addressed without the coercive intervention of the court. Based on the Child Services respectfully request the court find Jerome Ellis in need of service to be children in need of services, and find the coercive intervention of the court to be necessary. DCS is recommending continued removal of Jerome Ellis Jr. from mother. Okay, so they're saying he should be removed. Recommends unsupervised visits from Joshua Pippins and Dirk Banks. What the hell? This is what it says. So the BM came to the victim's mom's house, damn near tried to shoot him. He tried to prevent her from shooting him by grabbing a gun. The son then misinterpreted this as the victim trying to attack the mom, when he was trying to protect himself and dropped his own gun during the struggle. The kid then picks up the gun and shoots him. Yeah, take the mom and the son to jail. That man was not trying to get killed. He wasn't attacking him. This is actually a pretty good breakdown. Yeah, it's kind of true. According to this write-up, the baby mama came to her nigga's mom's house, started an argument. She had a gun, like, right? It said that she had a gun. And then somehow, I guess he must have disarmed her, but then the gun dropped because he was struggling with her. And then the kid picked it up because he's like, damn, you attacking my mom. And then he shot the dude. Do you see the gun in any of these videos? I hate to sound like a broken record, but this is why you can't date single moms. Yeah, can't date single moms, man. And when I mean you shouldn't be dating single moms, obviously, you know, this ain't nothing where Dirk is really involved in doing anything. But once again, it's if you date a single mom and y'all live in the same household, or you're trying to be a father figure, trust me, it's 1v2. At the end of the day, the kid's always gonna side with the mom. The mom ain't never gonna feel comfortable about you disciplining the child. And that child at the end of the day is thinking in the back of their head, that ain't my daddy. If it was mommy and daddy fighting like that, they would either start crying or try to break it up. You're a stranger and you will get popped. So again, you know, by the way, there was a gruesome like photo of like the dude's injuries, which I think it's blurred out though. The dude got shot. I think he got shot in the stomach or something. So. I think the dude got shot in the stomach. Let me look. Where is it at? Where is that? Where is that? Where the fuck is it at? I know they covered it. I didn't post the where is it at? How come I could never find some shit? Lil Durk's son. Twitter always has this shit. Oh yeah, so right here. Yeah, just like as I thought. Yeah, right. I think that's right there where he shoots him. Now there's a by the way. Yo, this nigga in the hospital is still making TikToks after he got shot in the stomach. Oh yeah, here it is. Yo, look at these stitches. Jesus Christ. Bro, they cut this nigga open like a fish.
I'm a giant, man. I'm a survivor. Late too long. I know how to survive out here, man. That's the difference between me and niggas, man.
Bro, how? Respectfully, chat. How come when everybody gets shot or survived, they never say, thank God I could have died today. Thank God that I'm still here. God, you're watching over me. It's like they're always talking shit. Every time a nigga gets shot and you put a camera in front of him, he's talking shit. Yeah, I'm a survivor. Yeah, I make it out of it. Yeah, them pussy niggas couldn't get it done. Them niggas don't got no aim. Nigga, shut up. How about you just say, thank God I'm still here. Every time a nigga gets shot, he talking shit, man. Nobody want to hear about you being a survivor?
Late too long. I know how to survive out here, man.
Talking about you know how to survive. Nigga, how about you know how not to get shot?
That's the difference between me and niggas, man.
Yo, your niggas would be get on camera. Yo, that's the difference between me and them, man. If they would have got shot like this, them niggas would have died. Them bitch ass niggas would have died if they got this leg us like me. I'm good. What the fuck are you like? This is a weird flex. This is a weird flex.
You don't beat yourself trying to beat me. Yeah, I'm straight, man. Got shot in my motherfucking stomach. Got me good. I be really going through it, man. I felt weird about yesterday. I swear to God, I did. I felt weird. I knew something was gonna happen.
This nigga live? Is he on IG Live or something?
Got shot in my stomach.
I be really thinking that niggas ain't no reason why you got all this bandaged up, your stomach is stapled. Why are you on Instagram Live? I gotta think that he's like, yo, when I get out of here, I gotta make sure I line up some sympathy pussy. So let me get online and show people that I'm hurt, but I'm still strong and persevering. Because when I get out of here, the amount of sympathy pussy I'm finna get is about to go through the roof. Because that's the only reason I could imagine why he's on here, like, doing this.
Be sorry. I'm fucked up, y'all. And this time way worse than last time.
It's not even the first time, bro. Alright. So yeah, and apparently the kid in question is this kid right here. You know what I mean? You know what's crazy? Yo, a nigga gonna say, this is why I know people ain't shit. Somebody say, yo, they be like, yo, even Dirk's son slid faster than Dirk. Yo, y'all look crazy. Yeah, y'all look crazy with them comments. It said Dirk's son slid immediately, nigga. He slid immediately. Slide for they said they're waiting for Dirk to slide for Vaughn. This nigga was sliding for Mom. Like, yo, nah, y'all niggas is burnt out for them comments, man. Y'all niggas is burnt out. Why the hell did this nigga, yo, what the hell? Nigga, you look like a lizard. Why the fuck did you put this up on social media, my boy? Look what this nigga gonna say. I can't take as much pain God wants me to take. Can you? Nigga, this ain't time for Q&As. Then the nigga gonna put a Lil Durk song over it, The Voice. So my Durk, come get your son. Nigga, what are you talking about? Then he said, listen, nobody is going to jail or they would already be there. I'm doing this for rights over my kids. Call me what you want. On top of that, this was at my mama's, in front of my mama and granny and Mocus. I pray y'all make it through y'all situation that God gonna put y'all through for playing with me. So I guess he said, nah, he not trying to get nobody to go to jail. Is this the girl right here? I ain't gonna lie to you. You date a ratchet bitch like this, you gotta expect some stabbing, some shootings, like, no disrespect. You know what I mean? Like, Dirk got a kid with her? This must have been rope Dirk. How the fuck Dirk? Let me see. Queen Trombone. This must have been rope Dirk, bro. Let me see if I can find this page. Queen Trombone. Yeah, it's down. They said supposedly It says India Royale, which is Dirk's like girlfriend, reveals Dirk fathered a child with a woman named Travona after he publicly denied it 2 years ago. He shared a photo of Dirk on Father's Day with his children, along with the captions, "Happy Father's Day, baby." In the photo was Romeo, who Dirk was previously publicly denied fathering. Back in March 2021, Lil Durk denied fathering a 7-year-old boy named Romeo. Romeo's mother Travona responded to him on her Instagram story, saying him making a post leaving Romeo's name out don't make him not your son. You still got your blood in his veins, but continue for the internet. Oh, never mind. It's this kid over here. I thought it was him. So it's this kid over here. So this is Romeo. And then this is Romeo with the OTF chain. And then this is what the mom said before. I feel where y'all coming from sending me the bullshit, he said, but at the same time, I don't care about a word, he says, because his word means nothing. How you the voice but leave your blood son out the mix for whatever reason. Shaking my head. When shit reveal itself once they catch up to him, I don't want no apologies. I don't Romeo the main one hurt, but everybody thinking about their own grown ass feelings and image. While I make a post instead of going to pick their kids up, ain't like they finna read it. You do everything for the internet. Now good night. I got a big day ahead of me. And another thing, him making a post leaving out Romeo name don't make him not your son. He still got your blood in his veins, but continue on for the internet. And then she said this on live. If you've made it known to a child that you're the parent, you're their dad, they're gonna look for you. She said they ain't just gonna forget you and what y'all talked about and what y'all plan was. And then Dirk, oh, I guess this is what Dirk said that the baby mom was responding to. Dirk said, how I'm the voice of the trenches. I take care of my kids, but I don't spend time with them. My goal is to have a better relationship with them. Not something else or blame everybody around me. I'm a great father. I'm going to step it up and lock in because, okay. Oh, and this is where he named his kids. He said Big Sky, Baby Sky, Bella, Willow, Doom, Angelo, and Zayden. All right. So if the kid's 10, I mean he had a baby with her like in 2012. Oh yeah, that's him with, yeah, okay. They said meet Romeo Banks. Well, his last name is not Banks from what we're seeing. At least not according to that instant report. That's right. Dirk's 10-year-old son, who has spin on his steps pops and left him on a stretcher for trying to put hands on his mom. A real neighborhood hero himself. Already in black Air Force activity at the age of 10. Lil bro think he fine. Yo, the wildest thing to say is, yo, come get your kid, Dirk. Yo, your kid over here shooting me and shit. Come get your kid, Dirk. Dirk, come get your kid, bro. On phone him grave, nigga. Come get your kid, bro. Come get your kid, Dirk. On the dead homies, come get your kid, man. Oh, my math was off? Yeah, you're right. Yeah, my math ain't math. Yeah, 10 years is 2014, you're right. Yo, it's 6 a.m., bro. It's 6 a.m. OTF Romeo. Alright. Yo, this nigga Dirk got an orphanage over here, bro. This nigga got an orphanage. Yo, is this one he had with the OTF girl, the one that I said look used to? She don't look like that no more. The one that used to look like Majin Buu, like his OG fat white girlfriend. This baby look like he about to look like Zach Levine, man. All right. Hope for a speedy recovery, man. Hope for a speedy recovery. Oh, okay. All right, enough of that shit. Let me see what else is going on. Yo, how the fuck do we almost have 10,000 people in here at 6 a.m.? Jesus Christ. This is why I feel bad when I don't stream it, because like you guys are so supportive. So apparently 6ix9ine's cars are getting auctioned off. So apparently in Opalaka, they're having a federal auction that is selling or going to be auctioning off 2 cars by Tekashi 6ix9ine. A Lamborghini Urus and a Bentley Continental. I think previously the Bentley he used to, like his girlfriend, his last girlfriend used to drive, Jade. Also is one of his cars that was in New York for a while before he brought it down. Around this whole thing, it appears that 6ix9ine owes the government some money, and this is their way of getting the money. He's probably been delinquent or something like that, and apparently he's still in the Dominican Republic. So he's in the Dominican Republic handling some issues to do with domestic violence with the girl that he's with, which is the 8-year-old baby. Remember, this is the second case he caught down. Right? So he had caught a case for beating a producer over the weekend. Because some producer, I guess, was trying to fuck her or whatever. And so they ran, him and a couple goons and his bodyguard ran down on the dudes. He got arrested for that. And then he got let out. And then this, apparently him and his girl got into it and someone called the cops. It looks like they're still together, but I think it was like the mom or someone that called the cops that said that 6ix9ine put hands on her. So they're prevented from leaving the country. He's going through all that legal situation right now. And while he hasn't been in the United States, there's been shit still going on. The IRS and other agencies and people who claim that they're owed money because there's a few lawsuits that he never answered to. They're saying, yo, give us our money. And one of the ways to get the money is they grab the cars. The IRS ain't gonna wait for too long. They grab the cars and now they're auctioning them off. Apparently, the bid started at $20,000. Let me see. Auction Federal 6. Okay, here we go. So it's a 2019 Urus. This is how it looks. Apparently, it's at 90,000 now. At 90,000, there's 20 bidders on it. Oh, there's 14 days left? Ooh, maybe I'll buy this.
Those are the ones I grew up with, by the way.
Would that be a W Mans if I bought it and gave it back to 6ix9ine? That'd be a W Mans, right? Yeah, if it stays around here, I'll buy it for 100. I'll buy it for 100. I'll give it back to him. You gotta keep my man rich, right? My homeboy. Like, I can't have him driving in like a Kia. All right. Anyway, let me see how many miles on this shit. We need to see some mileage or something. Okay, here are some forms. Is this the odometer? No, that's the VIN number. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay. Can we see the mileage? Oh, okay, the mileage is here. 49,000 miles. That's good. He drives this shit a lot, you can tell. By the way, this shit got no gas in it. Look, 0 miles. All right. It looks like this might need some engine stuff too, because you can see it has this on. Who knows? Yeah. So a Lamborghini Urus is about $300,000. Yeah. Other than the name of 6ix9ine owning it, I don't think this shit should sell for over 170,000. If it sells for over that, it's because it's 6ix9ine. Like, and people just want to own his car. I think there's another one. Let me see. There's a Bentley Continental one. So, let's see. Okay, so the end date is going to be this 23rd. Okay. Goodness. All right, and then here's the Bentley Continental. Now, I think this is where we saw like a bullet hole in it, right? Let me see if that's the case. Yeah, I don't know if it was a bullet hole or something cracked right here. Yeah, we gotta zoom really in to see it. Let's see if we can zoom in. We can't really see it from there. How many miles on this? Oh wow, yeah, this is shattered here. This is shattered. Both windows are shattered. That's the left window. That looks like the right window. The seats look nice though. What does this say? But it looks like these are aftermarket seats though. Oh, the top. Ooh, the top got some damage to it too. Yeah, he hasn't taken good care of this car. Let's see if we can read about it a little bit. Let's see, what is this? This is about the bidding. Ooh. Here we go. What the fuck is this? The IRS does not warrant the blah blah blah. What? Types of shit. Notice of federal lien. $5 million. Oh, okay. Yeah, so 6ix9ine probably owes $5 million. I think if I'm reading this right, as of this date, the encumbrances against the property it was seized for non-payment of IRS taxes due from the taxpayer is $5 million. 6ix9ine got $5 million. Okay, so I guess he owes $5 million. All right, owes $5 million. I was gonna say he could ask Steve Ledoux for a loan for $5 million, but I don't think Steve fuck with him no more. But 6ix9ine's still getting a shit ton of money, so get back on the road, drop some music. Like, that's the thing with 6ix9ine. Like, I think he also got lazy, man. Like, you can make a shit ton of money, bro. Just you got to keep working and stop getting distracted. So maybe this will encourage him to drop some music and start touring back again, because yeah, he's probably getting a shit ton of money promoting vapes and all type of bullshit like that. But like, bro, you know, you're Tekashi 6ix9ine, man. Like, you have to be making a lot of revenue to even survive, because shit, you're a controversial person that needs security, need this, need that. By the way, this bid is at $80,000. I think this car is worth considerably less than even yours. It's a 2017 Bentley Continental. Yeah, it's 2017. Okay, is there anything else that they seized? What the fuck? They selling helicopters? Wait. I just seen a helicopter. How can I bid on a helicopter? Look at this shit. What the fuck? Get a Black Hawk. I bet all them bitch ass rappers will stop playing with me when I get this. What the fuck? I need a bid on this bitch right here. I bet they wouldn't play with me no more. Alright, hell no. Nah, this is a war shit. Never mind. Thought this shit's gonna be luxury. Hell no. This some shit be like, alright, we're gonna jump 4, 3, 2, parachute out. Hell no, I'm good. Even though I ain't gonna lie, this is some shit that I can see some nigga from Chicago bringing to the block, yo. Just put a couple guns on it, just to let the ops know. Nigga, I'm like that. Got a little Black Hawk just in case. Just in case. Just in case. Okay, let me see what else. There's another helicopter. It's another Black Hawk. Let me see how this shit look. Might be the same one. Oh yes, it's the same one. What else could I bid on this site? Nice little Black Hawk. Now the reason why they took these cars is because these cars are probably paid off. You know, if the car wasn't paid off, they would take it. Yeah, if the car wasn't paid off, they would take it. Okay, alright. Let me get up out of his business. Why does it say you can win 6'9's Lamborghini? You're not winning it. You're buying it. Alright. Oh, this was people like.
We got a lot of food. We got a lot of food. And this nigga ain't even nobody that.
By the way, I don't. And let me tell you this: if you've been to an event, 100% you want to leave before traffic. So this whole Shakur Stevenson shit, I'm not. Well, I mean, he might be a boring fighter, but bro. Yo, I went to Kevin Hart's show, my nigga. Hey, listen. The whole time I'm there and I'm watching, I'm like, yo, I want to leave before he tell his last joke. But his last joke was so long, I didn't realize it was the last joke until he was like, all right, thank y'all for coming. I'm like, what the fuck? Yo, I was stuck in traffic trying to leave for like a good 2 hours. So, yeah, I definitely want to leave early. I want to leave early. I'm not one of them niggas who want to see. I'll catch the end of the game or the end of the fight on my phone. Hell nah, I want to beat traffic. Hell out of here. It's 11th. It's the 10th round. I know ain't no knockout coming. I'm out. I'm out. Yeah, I don't got a problem with that. Rose into the Kings. Okay. Somebody asked Jay Prince about Not Like Us. They said this was his reaction. Let's hear it.
Next question. Do you like You Not Like Us?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. This is the first time I see Jay Prince no courtesy call, no nothing. We ain't hear him talk about this battle or this beef at all. Usually putting out courtesy calls. If y'all don't stop fucking with my son. Yeah, there's nothing here.
Check this out.
Yeah, he ain't even really been giving comments on it. Okay. I always thought that Jay Prince would comment about or warn people to leave Drake alone on a business level. Like, yo, bro, you fuck with my investment, and when you fuck with my investment, you fuck with my money. And when you fucking with my money, I don't care about whatever future I got going on, but I want to get my bread. Because some people do look at rap like that. You know what I mean? Like, I've heard rappers trying to explain it to me like that. Like, yo, you know when you criticize me, you're taking food out of my family's mouth. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, they look at it as anything negative is like, you know, hurting their way to make money. So they don't really give a fuck about music as much as they look at it as a vehicle to make money. Okay. Is this Rihanna? Wait, Rihanna dropped a song? Rihanna has a song called Mirror? No way. Rihanna Mirror. Huh? Wait. Rihanna popped out to Times Square in front of Bad Choices billboard. Oh, I guess it's Bad Choices. Whoever this person's got a song called Mirror. Okay. That's why I'm like, yo. If Rihanna dropped a song, that shit would be everywhere. Y'all could hear the birds chirping. It's really early. What was this? Yo, one thing we love about Meek Mill is a lack of self-awareness, right? So, Ryan Garcia, who, honestly, I do believe Ryan Garcia racist, bro. I'm going to just keep it a being with you. Like, I do think he racist. Now, not because he's made money fighting black fighters, not because he got black friends, meaning he can't be racist. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, there's a lot of people who are Hispanic that, you know, they're either racist or colorist, which, you know, they basically they have a prejudice against people of darker skin complexions, whether they use derogatory terms to refer to those people or whether they outwardly say it. They look down on people who are darker color. You know what I mean? It happens to I'm not shocked when I hear some shit like that. You know what I mean? That's why I think sometimes we got to be kind of. We allow Hispanics for the most part to say the word nigga, and it's because we look at them as a people of color. We look at a lot of them as Afro-Latino, right, or Afro-Lat, whatever, or Latino. But a lot of times, the lighter skin they are, not all of them, some of them do look down on them. Like, you know, if you ever go to Dominican Republic, you know that island is shared by Dominican Republic and Haiti. Bruh, most Dominican people look at Haitians as just like bottom of the barrel, like scums. And they usually judge off of skin complexion a lot. It's kind of crazy that they share the same island. You know what I mean? Now, I know Ryan Garcia is Mexican. Again, I don't know exactly how all Mexicans kind of, well, not all, I don't know how it breaks down like these certain Mexicans think they're blah, 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 or these certain Mexicans think they're blah, blah. But I knew Ryan Garcia was a little bit racist ever since I seen he was overcompensating, trying to tell us that he wasn't racist. Anytime a nigga it's like the gay nigga trying to tell you he love pussy, and you're like, bro, we love pussy, but we don't have to say we love pussy. That's how we know we love pussy. You gotta let us know, like, yo, bro, your pussy's so good. You be like, oh, you're gay. Yeah, you're gay. You're gay. Like, the mere fact you gotta point this out. So as soon as I see Ryan Garcia start talking about I love niggas, I'm like, you don't love niggas. You don't love niggas. And actually, you were probably trying to be slick, trying to get off saying that. So he tweeted, he says, I love niggas. Lil Wayne said I could say the N-word. If you're gonna say something like that, you can't say that. If you gotta say somebody else, allowed you to say it? No, you can't say it. He says, numbers don't lie, Chirac or Iraq. What? So Meek says, and this is what I'm saying, lack of self-awareness for Meek, because while on if we're talking about the topic, I got no problem when he say it, but it's what he says, right? He says, doing anything for money can mess your brain out. Meek, they're accusing you of doing shit for money. They think that you're the bottom bitch for two niggas for money. Like, you don't want to say that. You get what I'm saying? Doing anything for money can mess your brain up, and now you're really broke. Nigga, this life ain't for everyone. It's cool to be normal and smart. Is he broke? I don't know if he broke. I don't know if Ryan Garcia is broke. By the way, he did come back and he said, yo, I take all responsibility for my words. I misunderstood. I just got a lot of trauma. Now, I think this thing got severe CTE. It's all good. Hey, you know, we always go from like laughing with somebody, and then some people keep laughing when it's gone too far. He's on the same type of regimen, same type of program as Fruity Tube, Antonio Brown. Like, there's a time you gotta stop laughing with them. And if you're still laughing with Ryan Garcia, you're part of the problem. You know, this whole, you ain't misunderstood. It ain't trauma, nigga. You got some mental issues. He says it's been tough. It's been a tough couple of months, as everyone can tell. But I am sorry. I struggle with substance abuse, and it's hard for me with everything going on. I don't even think his main problem is substance abuse. I think he has a mental illness, and then I think he tries to self-medicate with by abusing substances, and that makes it worse. He says, I actually love black people. No cap. Oh, nah, I love black people. No cap. Like, bro, that sounds like cap now. Which is why I'm actually... Yo, this nigga got typos in the apology, bro. Yo, this is crazy, bro. Yo, this thing didn't mean one word. This nigga got typo in the... Yo, this nigga got typos in the apology, bro. How non-serious could you be, bro? Yo, I really love black people, no cap. Which is why the nigga didn't even change it from said to sad. He's trying to say, I'm actually sad. He said, I am actually sad. I offended all my black family and friends. This sucks, but all I can do is be better and stop using words and letting some people in my circle hype me up. Sorry, everyone I offended. I still stand on stopping black on black crime. And I hate that pedos, and I hate pedos, so that will always remain something I stand on. Bro, CTE is a hell of a good one. The nigga got typos, and the nigga said, no cap. This is crazy. I'm gonna be honest with you. I want him to stop fighting. I don't think anything positive is gonna come from this. If he's acting like this in public, I could imagine people are close to him. You know what I knew was a little bit off? He had no type of qualms or he didn't give a fuck about him losing millions of dollars because of the weight thing. He didn't come in the right weight with Devin Haney. Apparently he loses like a purse, which is over like $1 million. That was supposed to be the bottom guaranteed money because he got tested for steroids, some type of steroid or performance enhancing drug. He didn't care. And, you know, I don't even think he's fighting necessarily for the money anymore. Which I could see people validate. When people start acting like that and throwing around money, Ye does it. People come around you and they become bloodsuckers. They know that you're going to throw around money enough, you're going to throw it in their direction. They sit around, they agree with everything you say, they act like other people are crazy. Yo, I don't know why they're probably gaslighting them like, yo, bro, they wouldn't even be calling you crazy if you weren't speaking against, pedophiles and child abuse. Yo, you're just the real. It's a problem with them. You know what I mean? And yeah, those people are probably going to keep gaslighting them without just telling the truth to be like, yo, yeah, that's a noble cause that you're actually speaking up for. However, you're batshit crazy right now. You're batshit crazy. You know what I mean? I don't think you should be fighting Tank. I think you should quit boxing. Bro, once your brain start looking like scrambled eggs, there's no coming back. Once you start acting like this, I don't see nobody who used to act crazy and then all of a sudden they got sick. They just act crazier. Especially if they're actually being rewarded with money. They're going to just act crazier. Alright. Did y'all see, Bad Baby, I guess her and her boyfriend got into it. She put out a video, which she deleted very shortly afterwards, but it depicted her boyfriend, whose name is LV, and the father of her child. He supposedly was beating her up, and then she showcased the bruises. Says this man think you gonna take my daughter away from me, say whatever you want, but trying to take my baby away is crazy. She showcases her eye, which looks like it's closed shut. Showcases another angle, which looks like this is almost like, this kind of looks like a fractured orbital bone. Yeah. Now, she posted that, and obviously people were outraged. They're like, why would he do this? Now, we have no idea why he would do this. Obviously, it's caught in 4K, so he definitely did put hands on her. She might have put hands on him too, but, she's a woman who's 100 pounds. You're a grown-ass man. You shouldn't be putting hands on Bad Baby. Like, come on, right? Some people have pointed out this situation was always going to get to the point where it might get physical, because there were going to be conflict, because this guy, nobody knows. Some people think he's a bum, and his woman is a breadwinner. She made $50 million on OnlyFans within a year. So perhaps this guy, there's a power struggle. There's a power dynamic that's unequal. She's calling the shots. He's probably not comfortable with that. He wants to be the man, but he's not doing what most people who are the man do. So he starts exerting or asserting his authority on a physical level to show her who's boss, and that turns into sometimes physical or domestic violence. Some people believe that's why it happens. Some people believe that she loves thugs. She's always said she loved thugs. Remember, she was so happy Chief Keef used to fuck her. She's one of those women that's like Asian doll. She like niggas who kill people, right? And when women like people who are real niggas or street niggas or killers, you're basically, you like men who like to inflict violence. And a lot of times they don't discern between men and women. So if they're violent to other men and you like them because they have a propensity for violence, or they're violent themselves, yeah, sometimes they're not going to be like, I'm only like violent to the ops. They might beat your ass too. Now, all of that being said doesn't mean that we don't have the utmost sympathy for her, and obviously we're not saying she deserves anything. But if sometimes when people see these videos, they're like, damn, I wonder if the signs were there. I wonder if we could have told that this was going to happen, right? Anyway, people did predict this next part. They said, we know what type of girl this is, and respectfully, we're not happy that she got hurt or anything, but guarantee she get back with this nigga. And lo and behold, before we could even refresh our pages 2 times, she had a long ass statement basically saying, I ain't leaving. Not leaving. All right. because everybody was saying you better leave, right? She says, I love that man more than I love myself. Grand opening, grand fucking closing. There you go. After you read that, we could just stop. We could stop right there. To me, this is when I know women, well, let me speak about her particularly. I think she put this out to try to reverse the power dynamic. I don't think, and this is my opinion, could be wrong, it's my humble opinion. I don't think she, first of all, does the security camera say when the incident happened? June 30th. She put this video out a whole week after it happened, and the reason she put it out a week after it happened is probably because they got into another argument. So think about this, and we gotta have these kind of conversations. She probably didn't call the police. She probably didn't put him in jail. She had the video, and she only put this video out, and I guarantee they probably just got into another argument. And this is she probably have told him like, yo, I'm gonna put online the video you beat my ass, and it came out the week later. You get what I mean? So they probably were arguing again. So when that's being done, and I could see that, she's kind of playing games too. Not saying she ain't a victim, but she playing games too, because she could got rid of this nigga already. She could have got him locked up. She could have got everything squared away that same day it happened. But no, she kept the video, and obviously she was going to put it out to, I don't know, get him to act in line or, fuck up anything he had going on, even though I don't think he had nothing going on. You realize she's playing some sort of games too. And when I mean she's playing some sort of games, she ain't leaving. That's the point. She's not fucking leaving, right? So when you read this message, I love that man more than I love myself, it reiterates, I'm not fucking leaving, right? And that's when you also have to realize when a woman starts talking like this, they're talking to try to get that nigga to comply, but everybody who's gonna tell them you should leave, they're gonna ignore. That's why I said the first line already basically says I'm not fucking leaving. And it says I love that man more than I love myself, and it's honestly really sad. But unfortunately, this is real life. I know the easy way out is to leave. Again, she's telling you I'm fucking leaving, and that's better said than done. Now, I'll address that. There is a cycle of violence, and apparently they do say victims of domestic abuse or domestic violence, it usually takes 7 instances for them to leave. That's supposedly on average. It takes 7 instances, so they don't leave after the first time they get their eye blind. It takes a while, because they're like, the person, they ain't gonna do it again, or they apologize, damn, they love bombing me, all that shit happens. So. Anyway, so I don't want to also try to make her situation seem like, she's not a victim, and she is. Clearly, she's a victim of domestic violence. But, so sad is it that a lot of times when they're putting out this stuff publicly, it doesn't mean she's completely done with it. If anything, it's usually to use that as leverage to get compliance or trying to get, or they're gonna get back to them, right? Anyway, I know the easy way out is for me to leave, and that's better said than done. So she might be caught in a cycle. Maybe she is trying to leave, but she keeps going back. He's love bombing, whatever. And also, he's the father of her child, so you kind of got to see her. And I think women, just in general, you have a natural inclination to want to be with the guy who you got a child for, right? So you're trying to make it work. This doesn't happen. This doesn't happen this extreme often. See? This is another thing she's kind of making excuses for. It doesn't happen this extreme often. But LD definitely has a problem. He's going to get the help he needs. So now she tells you, okay, he probably apologized to her. Okay, I'll go into a program. She's probably like, all right, cool, I'm going to pay for it. I'm here supporting you. I just want you to get better. So she's again telling you, I'm not fucking leaving, right? He's going to get the help he needs. Right now, there's no room for mistakes, and he knows that. Whoever says they are there for me will be supportive of me no matter what I choose to do. She basically told you what she chose to do already, to stay with the guy. Y'all know I give a motherfucker hell. Now, this is like a full victim statement. She's basically saying, yeah, I'm kind of to be blamed too, right? You know I give a motherfucker hell, which means, yeah, you know I push people to that point. Yeah, I know I give a motherfucker hell, but there's no excuses to that at all whatsoever. My point of sharing this wasn't an attack, and now here she is apologizing, damn near to him. My point wasn't to attack him. It was for him to see what he does is wrong, and for him to take it and make it right. You know, again, I always used to say, women and men get, like, a woman gets with a man and says, I'm gonna change him to be the man I want, my dream man. I'm gonna turn him into my dream man. A man gets with a woman and says, that person I met, I want her to stay the same person. I don't want her to change. Men hate when women change from the person they met. Women always want to change the person they met into somebody they want. Yeah. So she's trying to hopefully get him to change. Now, at least homie don't have, I don't think he got no type of career. By the way, this is her baby. So again, she's not leaving that guy, man. She's not leaving him, and I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, I still feel bad for her, even though she's not leaving him. You can see some of the amateur tricks of, you know, she feels bad for putting it out there, and she wants him to probably deal with her in a more civil way, or don't fucking beat the brakes off of her. She's also, like, you know, realizing that, hey, at this point you're a young adult, and there are women who look up to you, so they're looking at you to what you're doing. And she's caught in this really interesting place, but the biggest message she's sending is that even though I'm putting this out, I want to be with this man, and this man is the guy I love, and as long as he's down to change and work on things, I'm down to work on it with him. So, long story short, they're staying together. Steven Jackson responded to Ryan Garcia disrespecting George Floyd. He said, pull up to 3rd Ward, Texas, and say that shit again and see what happens. Said somebody tell Ryan Garcia, pull up to 3rd Ward, Texas, and say that shit again about George Floyd and see what happens. Apparently, I think that Steven Jackson is related to George Floyd. He says, when people bring up the dead, it shows who really is dying inside. Free games, different set of rules outside the ring, kid. Get some help before it's too late. What do you say about
man? Hope y'all having a good day. Check this out. Listen, first you go from taking steroids. Then you talking about digging George Floyd up and killing him again. Now you talking about you hate niggas and you want to join the KKK. Look, dog, you need to get some help, bro. Because we don't play by the same rules that you play by in that ring, dog. And I'm just telling you. Just like I told you in the DM when you said some fly shit, I told you to get some help, because it's a whole different ball game out here, bro. Anybody that got to bring up the dead is dying inside. You a clout chaser. That's all you are. You looking for attention. You trying to live a life that you didn't grow up in. You're not that, Ryan. Okay? You're a boxer. Stick to that, bro. Keep George Floyd's name out your mouth. If you hate niggas and want to join the KKK like you said on Clubhouse, go ahead. Just don't fuck with us. And don't expect us to fuck with you. People say the realest shit when they drunk. Facts. Hey, man. Hope y'all having a good day. Check this out. Listen, first you go.
All right. I don't know what he said about George Floyd, but probably something very ignorant. You know, unfortunately, when people are going through manic episodes, we tend to use for clickbait and headlines everything they say, knowing they not in the right state of mind, and then we don't excuse them for when the media runs in front of somebody who's going through an episode, knowing they're going through an episode, and put a mic in front of their face. What do you think they're gonna say? They're not gonna say some dope shit, right? When everybody's talking about what the crazy guy is saying, what do you expect him to be saying? We all think he's going through an episode. What do you think he's gonna say? He's not gonna say anything constructive, right? Alright. I might call it a stream chat that I can stream in the daytime. Yeah, I think we've done enough for tonight. Thank you guys for even coming out and watching. Damn, we almost pretty much had 10,000 like at the weirdest hour. I thought we were gonna have like maybe like 2,000 people on YouTube here, but we're kind of rocking. Let me get off. I'm gonna go take a nap, and then I'll be back on later today for a daytime stream. It was important for me to get on. Number one, I was kind of feeling it, so I hopped on anyway. Pause. But I had to. I got to get back on the schedule, so I apologize. But yeah, let me get off, and I'll be back on.